In the vast silence beyond Mars, something ancient and uninvited is drifting closer. An object once thought harmless, now moving along a path no one predicted. It's called 3I Atlas, an interstellar visitor that entered our solar system quietly, carrying with it a mystery that has shaken the foundations of modern science. And tonight, the world listens as one of the most respected voices in physics, Dr. Michio Kaku, issues a chilling warning. The trajectory of 3I Atlas has suddenly shifted toward Earth. This story doesn't begin with fear. It begins with a whisper from the stars, a signal that defied explanation. In 1977, astronomers at Ohio State University were scanning the heavens with the Big Ear radio telescope when they captured a burst unlike anything before. A narrow-band transmission perfectly tuned near the hydrogen line, the cosmic frequency scientists long believed an intelligent civilization might use to announce itself. The signal lasted 72 seconds, just long enough for the Earth's rotation to move the telescope off target. When researcher Jerry Eamon circled the data and wrote, "Wow," in the margin a mystery was born, one that would echo through decades of speculation. Decades later, in 2025, Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb revisited that mystery. He noticed something astonishing, a connection between the direction of the WOW signal and the current path of an object recently detected by telescopes across the globe. 3I Atlas Loeb's calculations showed that, just days before the WOW signal was captured, 3I Atlas had passed within only a few degrees of its origin point. Coincidence? Or had we even then been glimpsing the first trace of something vast and intelligent crossing our neighborhood of space? In the months leading to October 3rd, NASA promised the world clarity. High-resolution images captured as 3I Atlas swept past Mars would reveal the object's true nature. A comet, perhaps, or something else. Across the planet, countdown clocks appeared online. Media outlets dubbed it the Day of Revelation. But when the day arrived, NASA's official pages went dark. Every link that once hosted data on 3I Atlas now displayed the same message: under maintenance, unable to update. Silence replaced certainty, and that silence was louder than any announcement could have been. Narrator: at the time of the Mars flyby, 3I Atlas was hidden from Earth, lost in the glare of the sun, visible only to orbiters circling the red planet. Those eyes belonged to NASA and ESA, yet from both agencies came nothing. Inside scientific circles, unease began to spread. Had they seen something too extraordinary or too terrifying to share? Then one man broke the silence. An independent astrophysicist named Drew Doss uploaded a 9-minute video stitched together from images taken by the Perseverance rover. Frame by frame, a faint streak moved across the Martian sky, one that refused to match the predicted star motion. When Doss overlaid NASA's own trajectory data, the alignment failed completely. The object wasn't where it was supposed to be, and that discovery changed everything. 3I Atlas was off course, not by much. Just a few arc-seconds, barely a shift at all. But in the language of the cosmos, that was enormous. The new path placed it nearly 2 million kilometers closer to the Sun than every official prediction. At first, analysts called it an error, a calibration glitch. But confirmation came from China's Tianwen-1 and the European Mars Express. The readings matched. The drift was real. Physicist Michio Kaku was among the first to comment. He called it a perfect example of how tiny mistakes in the cosmic dance can become catastrophic. According to Kaku, as 3I Atlas passed Mars, it dipped slightly lower than expected, falling deeper into the planet's gravitational well, a slingshot effect that stole a fragment of its momentum, bending its path inward toward the Sun. At the same time, Mars orbiters detected a violent venting of plasma from the object's surface, a natural thrust that acted like an engine firing in deep space. Together, these forces changed its velocity by only 4.66 meters per second, about the pace of a human walk. Yet in the emptiness of space, that was enough to alter destiny. The Atlas was no longer leaving the solar system. It was spiraling back in, and its new orbit crossed directly through the plane of Earth's path around the Sun. MIT simulations revealed something the world was not prepared to hear: a 45% probability that during its next solar pass, Between November 15th and 27th, 2025, 3I Atlas would intersect Earth's orbital lane. Most models predicted a near miss, perhaps brushing our upper atmosphere before slinging back into deep space. But others showed impact. Even a glancing blow would be devastating. At 5 kilometers wide and weighing 33 billion tons, traveling at 68 kilometers per second, its energy on contact would exceed 50,000 Hiroshima bombs. If it struck the ocean, tsunamis hundreds of meters high would race across continents. If it struck land, the atmosphere itself could ignite. Civilization would not end in fire, but in silence, dust, and darkness. Yet what disturbed scientists most wasn't the danger. It was the behavior. 3I Atlas had survived the sun's most violent coronal ejections without shedding a tail, an impossible feat for any known comet. Its composition was unlike anything seen before. Nickel without iron, a signature found only in artificial alloys. And deep within, spectral readings hinted at a persistent energy output, almost like a reactor, producing power measured in gigawatts. So if it wasn't a comet, what was it? Avi Loeb's answer was unsettling. He suggested the object might not be natural at all, perhaps a technological relic adrift between stars. And if so, its course change might not have been an accident. It might have been intentional. Elon Musk soon joined the discussion, remarking in a live stream, "3I Atlas doesn't look like a rock anymore. It looks like a probe." He explained that gravitational slingshots could cause deviations, but not with this level of timing and precision. The trajectory shift had occurred exactly where a controlled burn would produce the most efficient inward turn toward the sun, a maneuver identical to those used by SpaceX for interplanetary navigation. If that's true, then somewhere out there, something intelligent may be steering it. And so the question became unavoidable. Did 3I Atlas change course by chance or by command? Soon the answer came not in motion but in sound. Within days of the shift, deep space radio telescopes detected a faint rhythmic pulse emanating near the object's coordinates. At first it resembled cosmic background noise. But spectral analysis revealed structure, repeating intervals, harmonics that suggested deliberate encoding. It was as if the cosmos itself had begun to whisper back. When the transmission was decoded, it stunned every analyst. Hidden within the signal were orbital coordinates, not for Neptune, not for Jupiter, but for Earth's Lagrange point 2, the very position where the James Webb Space Telescope resides. The implication was chilling. Whoever and or whatever sent the signal knew exactly where our most powerful eye in the sky was watching. Had 3I Atlas struck Neptune because we were looking? Was this a response? Inside research centers, debates turned into panic. Was it a greeting or a threat? To reply could invite contact or confrontation. To stay silent might appear defiant. Every precedent in human history echoed the same grim pattern. When civilizations of unequal power meet, it is always the weaker that pays the price. And for the first time, humanity understood which side of that equation it stood on. Further analysis of the transmission revealed something even more disturbing. The signal wasn't a single message. It was layered, built like a digital onion. Each decoding attempt unlocked a deeper structure beneath the last, as if designed to unfold gradually, revealing more only when human technology advanced enough to perceive it. That meant the sender not only knew where we were, they knew what we were. They had measured our capabilities with eerie precision and planned the message to grow with us. This wasn't contact. It was calibration. Physicists soon realized another impossibility. The signal had maintained perfect coherence over interstellar distances. No known transmitter could remain that sharp after light years of cosmic interference. It was as if the transmission had been shielded, or had traveled by bending space-time itself. If they could communicate that efficiently, what else could they do? Move, act, observe. The thought was terrifying. The scientific world fractured. Some saw curiosity, an intelligence reaching out to share knowledge. Others saw calculation, a hunter testing its prey's reactions. Predators, after all, do not announce their presence with noise. They stalk in silence until it's too late, and 3I Atlas was silent no more. Governments demanded answers. Defense agencies feared the message contained hidden code capable of penetrating digital infrastructure. Analysts discovered that its binary structures aligned uncannily with packet sequences used in human communication networks. Was it compatibility or infiltration? For all practical purposes, Earth had been pinged, and when an unknown intelligence pings you, the only logical assumption is that it's testing the connection. Meanwhile, older astronomical data was re-examined. Signals once dismissed as static began to reveal faint traces of the same modulation pattern found in the 3I Atlas transmission. It was as if we had been watched for decades, maybe centuries, and only now had the watchers decided to reveal themselves. The event wasn't a beginning. It was an unveiling narrator, somber tone. Word spread despite official silence. Across social networks, whispers became headlines. People no longer feared invasion. They feared insignificance. For the first time, humanity realized it might not be the storyteller of the universe, but merely a character in someone else's script. Religious leaders scrambled for interpretation. Was this divine demonic? Or simply another form of life, older and wiser, wielding technology indistinguishable from godhood? Faith fractured, hope trembled, and art flourished, the kind born of dread and wonder intertwined. Within the corridors of power, the ultimate question loomed. Should Earth respond? To reply would confirm our awareness, to raise our hand in a classroom we did not know existed. But silence might also speak volumes. It might say we're afraid. In secret conferences, leaders debated messages, encryption standards, even the languages that might be understood by an intelligence not of this world. Every choice carried unimaginable risk, and through it all 3I Atlas continued its slow descent toward the plane of Earth's orbit. As of now, NASA maintains that no immediate danger exists, but deep within scientific archives, data models continue to update in real time, tracking an object that should have been long gone, yet refuses to leave. And Dr. Michio Kaku's words still echo through the halls of inquiry. In the great cosmic symphony, even a single wrong note can change the melody of worlds. Perhaps 3I Atlas is that wrong note, a discord from the stars reminding us that in the music of the universe, we are not the conductors, only the listeners. Music fades, a slow heartbeat of sound as the screen darkens. If this video moved you, share it, not as a warning, but as a reminder, because somewhere out there, beyond the reach of our understanding, something may already be listening back.